Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what is most obviously very crucially important. Today on This Is Important...
They cut my vas deferens out, gentlemen.
It looked like a sloppy mess, admittedly, but I think that's just Kyle's dick. It's wide.
Just throw a couple napkins over your cock real quick, bro.
Did she make the mouth of your penis talk?
Let's go.
Hello.
Heyo, heyo, heyo.
Sweet. Oh,
there we go.
Damn.
Let's have some fun today.
That was hip hop.
Oh, no.
Bass hits in it, bro. Hit that again.
Oh, no.
Do we got a problem with that? Do we got a problem with that?
Hit it again. Fire it.
Let's go.
Yes. It feels
Fire
good.
I will say that someone hit me up, DM style, slid in them, and they
slit your DMs.
slid right in them. And they said that they're like, I found the first Let's Go, and it is Tom DeLonge in an old Blink 182 track. It was like, let's go.
From what year? Is this like after No Doubt because those bands weren't at the same time?
Okay.
I think it was Take Off Your Pants and Jacket era.
Great.
Well, to be fair, I think that was a different type of Let's Go. That was more of like a Let's go. Now it's more of a...
How is that different though?
Yeah, that's exactly what Adam just did. That's exactly what Adam just did.
Literally what I just did.
Because it's before something. Well, I would say...
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that this? It's a different vibe.
Yeah,
okay?
that's before. I feel like that's the before thing. Whereas Let's Go has become an after thing. Like a celebratory, like that
Yes,
happened.
thank you.
Let's
Thank
go. But what
you.
you just played is for sure a pre.
But also Let's Go is like... It's like, we're ready for the game. Let's go. Like we're going, or like a bunch of bros that are going out for the night and they just chugged an Ashland hard seltzer.
Yep.
They just slammed
Yeah,
an Ashland hard seltzer. And
Yes.
then they go, let's go. And then they just go to the bar and only talk to themselves. That's what we did at bars. We were so bad at hitting on chicks.
Do you think it's more of a pre still or more of an after celebration thing now?
What is the Let's Go?
Yeah.
I think it's just ubiquitous. It's all the time.
Ooh,
it's
good word.
constant.
So it's 50-50 is then what you're saying?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's whenever. It's people will say let's go like when they get their taquitos at a
So what I'm
restaurant.
saying is they say it after they get the
Before or after?
You could get taquitos at a restaurant?
They get the taquitos, then they go, let's go.
Right. So that's my point, is that is an after example.
No, that's an example before you eat them.
Well, it's before you
game-
eat them, but they're celebrating after that they got them.
They already ordered them.
The game is you eating them, not you ordering them. The game is you. That's
What about the waiting game,
when
bro?
the whistle blows, you start eating your food.
I feel like when you're handed the food, and you say let's go, that's celebrating the fact that you got them. And then when you sit and you pick it up to take a bite and you say let's go, that's like it's about to go down. So there's two different...
Agree to disagree.
It's all part of the same game, though.
It's all part of the same let's
It's
go
the
family.
same game. It's like multiple...
I don't disagree with that.
That's a brother-sister let's go family. Yes.
Yeah, you could have multiple like Let's Go releases during the same game, right? Like, quarters and all that shit when you're hyping up for plays.
Right. And I was just wondering what's more popular.
I would argue to say life is a series of Let's Goes. Let's just agree that life is a series of Let's Goes.
Life's a let's go and then you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
And that will be the sign that hangs in my bathroom.
Blake is our resident champion of current phrases.
Right.
The king of the with the finger on the pulse.
Right. If you need a guy to tell you the latest slang, he'll pull up.
Yeah, the oldest Gen Zer, Blake
pull up, I'll pull out.
Anderson.
Pull out, run looks.
I don't know if you guys are aware of the word cheugy. I was put on this word, cheugy. Evidently, it's a person.
I fuck with some cheugy.
What's cheugy?
It's a person who has aged out of being cool, but it tries to remain relevant. That is a cheugy person.
Did someone call you cheugy, Blake?
What is cheugy derived from? And do you use it before you eat taquitos?
Is it before or after taquitos?
Yeah, at the restaurant.
I was told cheugy. This is what I was told. Cheugy is
Taquitos at the restaurant, player.
Sounds delicious.
someone that is holding on to a style that was popular when they were in their early 20s or early mid 20s, when they were young and hip and cool. For instance, I was thinking, like, remember in like 2002, 2003, 2004, like poofy vests, like sweater vests were like popular.
Sure.
You mean like down vests?
Not sweater vests, like
Down vests.
yeah, down vests. That was like cool. People would wear that shit. And then if you
I wear one every winter. Go ahead.
Yeah, it keeps you warm.
and so you rocking that, a Gen Zer would say that is a cheugy thing that you're doing. You're hanging on to your.
I think you claiming what a Gen Zer is gonna say is fucking cheugy as hell. Bro.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm not offended by it. I'm
You're fucking cheugy, dog.
You can chew on this.
I'm the epitome of chug. I'm the chugmeister general.
Your Lord Chug.
My whole style is shit that I liked when I was 20 years old.
Adam is cheugy.
I'm chuggy.
I mean, yeah, I still wear shirts from high school. They fit differently. They don't hang like they used to, but like
I can finally fill them out.
I don't know. I don't.
Are you kidding me? There's no way I'm fitting in my shit from high school.
yeah. Well, you were on the fucking prom court, so
You got obese.
I was lean. I was lean.
Bullshit,
back then,
Kyle.
not no more.
You wore size 38 pants.
Bro,
You probably fit better in your high school pants now than you did back in high school.
That is so true.
I gotta go dig through the crates.
they used to be Jenkos. Now they're just kind of tight around the quads.
Yeah.
Your
Tight
Jankos are jorts or jeggings. Your Jankos became jeggings.
You got me. You got me. Cheugy boy. You got me.
I do think it's funny though. Like, I kind of have had essentially the same style since I was 12. When I kind of swore off khaki jeans and just wore khakis for about 10 years.
I wish I was there that day. I wish I was there that day.
Though. You rock jeans.
I swear to God.
I started wearing jeans after living in LA for like 6 years when like you couldn't get into places without jeans on.
I remember you telling me about like raw denim, and you're like, "No, dude, it's tight." And then instead of washing them, you put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
And that's how you disinfect them.
And here's the best part.
My mind was blown.
Never did either of that. Never washed them, never put them in the freezer.
Hey, Durs, when you like,
Yeah,
what was
go
it
ahead.
like when you swore off of jeans? Like, were you just like hanging out with your friends and you're like, I'm not gonna wear.
Yeah, what was that day?
And at 12 years old too, that's such a funny age to be like, you know what?
I swear to God.
I'm done with them, Mom. I'm done with them.
It was to myself in the mirror.
Okay, all right.
I said Candyman twice, and then I said I can't do it a third time, and I said I swear off jeans.
It reminds me of that scene in Orgasmo where he's at like the table with his dad eating breakfast. He's like, "Dad, I'm not going to use hamster style anymore." And he goes, "Okay, son." And then they just move on with their day.
Yeah, he builds it up so much, and then it's just like, okay.
I remember I would wear khakis to like church on the weekend or to like
course.
a dress up
And you're
thing.
like, ooh, these.
And I just liked it better. And I like jeans at that point were not what they are today, guys.
I loved jeans back in the day when I was a kid.
What were they? Please, what were they at that point?
They took a long ass time to like break in, so they were always like crinkled, like
Not if you had that sick ass
Crunkled.
French toast brand.
yeah, you're right.
You don't remember that? You remember French toast?
I don't at all.
Levi's and Gerbeau. I had a pair of Gerbeaus.
That's the best jeans I ever had, bro.
What are you talking about? French toast brand? You can't just say.
I'm talking about French toast brand jeans.
This dude's mom made him jeans and was like, "They're French toast."
Bro, I'll find
She
a
was just
picture.
looking around the kitchen like, "Ah!"
What do you mean? What do you mean? Please explain yourself.
No, I had a brand.
I know you're on pain pills and you're currently laying in your bed picking your nose.
We're gonna get to that.
We'll get to that, but
Yeah.
I gotta know what these French toast jeans are.
I'm Vibro, dog. I'm just living that Vibro life right now. But like,
And that's important for you, and I get that.
What were French toast jeans, Kyle?
it was just a brand called French Toast.
Slide in this dude's DMs if you know what French toast.
You had some fucking Oshkosh Bagosh, and then you also had some French toast. That if you were lucky to find them at Ross Dress for Less,
Are you talking about when you were a toddler? toddler?
No, dog.
Kyle, what you just did is you named a brand everyone knows, and then you
I know.
named another brand that no one's ever heard of, as if they're synonymous.
Correct. That makes it seem more. It makes it seem more relatable and like hoping to trigger something.
Dude, you just said a brand that everyone's heard of, and then you said a breakfast food, and we're all supposed to believe that was a popular denim.
Yeah,
Right.
I know. I understand.
None of us, we're all the exact same age, besides Durs,
I apologize.
who is 35 years older than us.
Yep.
But we're damn near, we're within months of each other, and I've never heard of French toast jeans in my life. Dude.
You know what? When you were talking about jeans, it just triggered something in my head. I shouldn't have done the Oshkosh Bagosh. That was a manipulative tactic. My bad.
That's like toddler overalls.
Here's my style. My style, it's different for sure than when I was in high school. I feel like my style solidified when I was in my mid-20s of just like mostly basic t-shirts and regular ass jeans and Vans sneakers.
Right.
Yeah, you always kind of dressed like commercial ready. No logo, like blank tee.
I don't like a logo on a tee. I don't like walking around feeling like I'm a billboard. And also I couldn't afford those clothes. So
Although your jeans back in the day, what'd they say on the fly?
what?
What did your jeans say?
What'd they say, Adam?
Oh, Jabot?
No.
What did they say, Adam?
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, baby.
lucky for
Shirts didn't say nothing but them jeans.
Said lucky you.
They said lucky you because they were Lucky brand jeans and the button fly, and they would say lucky you, which by the way, no one was sucking my dick. No one was lucky.
Nor would they be lucky to do so.
Hang on. That's not true.
No, your roommates were lucky because they got a little laugh out of it.
Yeah.
I need the zipper that says I'm sorry.
Well, hang on a second. That's not true. Somebody
That's not true. There's a few. There's a handful.
and we don't need to get into deets, but I do want to know a little bit of tales about not the deets with the tales
Those are the tales that I tell so well.
Let's go.
of someone for sure had opened your jeans and saw that at some point. And was there any mention of it? Was there like a or or was it just that?
Jesus.
I think if I was gonna get a blowjob, I ripped my pants off so quickly. It was never like let me take those off for you. It was I was already butt naked. Like if there was like
Right.
It was gonna go down. It was like and I'm butt naked. There was no.
And that's not alarming. Or
I know.
If the mailman was a woman, I'd come to the door naked.
Adam's just saying there's a window when a very small window when a girl would realize, oh shit, I'm about to hook up with this guy. He's like, you just got to get to it.
Yeah.
Right. This dude would rock breakaway underwear and shit. Just snaps on the side. Just
Like a windsuit. He had a Bulls warm up.
You had a fucking rip away t-shirt like Hulk Hogan.
I used to rock those button ups, those like Western wear
Yes.
Yeah.
shirts
snap buttons.
with the snap buttons. Because
Lucky you.
Also Lucky Brand, I believe. Also Lucky
I
Brand.
do believe it was Lucky Brand. I did fuck with some Lucky Brand back in the day,
Homie was lucky.
and I would snap that off. Do you remember that was a comedy
Right.
move that I had? I would
That's fun.
bust that out.
That disarms
Oh
him.
yeah, I remember that. I loved it. It was the funniest part now looking back is when you had to button it back up.
Yeah. yeah. After I did the bit, got a laugh,
Yeah.
and then it was just slowly like.
I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, that's the most memorable. Yeah, what's he doing? He's buttoning it back up. Oh, okay, good.
I do like the idea of like, oh, he's funny. He's definitely not someone who screams when he has sex.
Lucky me. Lucky me.
Winning.
Lucky me.
Speaking of sex,
Yes.
how about that for interrupt my pal and transition?
Absolutely. Good shit, man. Let's throw it to Kyle, who is laying in a bed, and it's not a death bed. It's a life bed.
He's post-surgery. He just had a big, maybe the biggest outpatient surgery you can have.
The final cut.
The final snip.
The final cut.
Final cut. That's pretty funny.
Finally got final cut, you know?
Editor to director to getting your dick cut.
Bro, it's the craziest. It's the craziest.
One more time, Blake.
I said
From
editor.
Editor
Yeah.
to director to getting your dick cut. Right?
I liked it.
Was that it? Yeah, it was really, really, really good. Yeah,
Prolific.
it's cut. They cut my vas deferens out, gentlemen.
Can we name the episode that?
They cut my vas deferens out, gentlemen. That's what they did. And
what's the difference?
What's the difference between us? I don't know no more.
Start at the penis.
You could start at the penis.
Yes,
so
points.
break it down for us, because you were sending.
Yeah, walk it through it. Yeah.
live video or photographic evidence
Bloody bandages and shit.
Pictures, images.
of you getting your dick snipped, and we couldn't really see what's going on, but it did seem like there was a lot of blood.
It was nuts.
You do a tummy tuck at the same time?
And so you were awake. You were awake, right?
I was awake. Yeah, I went into the doctor's office.
Yeah, walk us through this.
I went into the doctor's office, and they basically were like, okay, sit down right here and put this little, undress from the waist down and put this like napkin skirt thing over your body. And I was like, okay, cool, I did it. And I did that, and that's when I...
Is that their words? Take this napkin skirt thing and put it over your body.
Take this Taco Bell napkin and put it over your dick.
You went to Lake of the Brozarks, doctor? Oh, shit, fam. Grab this napkin skirt thing and you
throw it over your dick.
Hey, dude, you might have cancer. I don't know. I'm not going to double check.
Just throw a couple napkins over your cock real quick, bro.
The instruments are on a fast food tray.
Lucky you.
This was insane. And then they were like, she came back in and she's like, okay, lay down. And I was like, all right. And then she takes a napkin
All right,
off.
fine, I will.
Yeah, then she takes a napkin thing, the skirt off, and she dumps this. She's like, it might be cold. And I'm like, what the fuck? And there's this whole dump of just like, that brown fucking like cleaning liquid?
No. No.
You know the brown, like iodine?
You mean iodine? Yeah.
They just dumped iodine all over my fucking dick and balls, bro.
Oh, boy, I would pay to see that.
Wait. Yeah, why didn't you send that picture?
Your muddy looking junk.
I'll send you the picture. I took a picture of it afterwards, but I was like, this is too gruesome. This is nasty.
Did you have to shave before you went in, or did they shave?
Great call.
Yeah, I shaved my nuts. I shaved my nuts in the shower beforehand. I did that. Yep,
and did you? Can we throw to our sponsor Manscaped or what?
Yeah, can we?
Use the Manscaped buzzers. Yeah.
With the light on it that like highlights everything. I love Manscaped.
You're gonna want the light.
Yeah, it's great product. Killer product.
Wait, did you have to shave, or did you do that out of like a courtesy?
No, you had to. I was like, oh fuck, and I was supposed to bring a.
That sucks.
Why are we paying them? Like, if we're at home doing all the shaving,
Thank
bullshit.
you. I'm prepping myself for surgery now.
Yeah, what
Come
the
on,
fuck?
give me a break.
So hang on.
What?
So let's slow it down.
Okay.
You shaved the nut sacks.
The night before, what did you eat? Slow it down.
Did you shave the nut sack?
It's bulky, but I consider it carry-on.
Where were you born?
Both sides, or did they just go
everything.
through one side? Did you get underneath?
Did you shave both sides, or just leave like a mohawk?
Did you shave your butthole? Did you get
No, that has nothing to do with my body.
Do they go through the butthole?
Yeah, but I was just thinking you're already down there. You might as well.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, like because they're gonna be down in that area, like
Because your legs are going to be up in stirrups.
I think if I would have did it the night before, I would have got lost in what you're talking about, Adam.
Yeah.
But because I did it the morning of,
Sure.
I had somewhere.
Oh, so you raced through it.
Yeah.
I did. I was nervous. First time.
So it looked like it looked like God, what's a good example of something like a chupacabra, basically? Like there's a little bit of hair come out.
Yeah,
part
it's
of
a little
it.
patchy.
like a rabid rodent.
Like the world's ugliest dog. Do you remember that photo?
Absolutely. With
Yes.
a little tongue.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
That's great.
Your dick definitely looks like the world's ugliest dog.
Lucky you. That's
Isn't
what
there
you
like-
said to the
My balls.
doctor. Lucky you.
What is the movie where like a rat goes through like some sort of like thing and it comes out the other side all like crazy and mangled with like a white eyeball? Slide in my DMs with that answer, people.
I don't know. Ninja Turtles too.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
That seems real.
The internet never fails.
So they dumped the ooze. They dumped the ooze all over my dick and balls.
Yeah, it's kind of Ninja Turtle
And
scenario.
is that iodine doesn't numb you, right? Was your dick numbed?
No,
So when they grabbed,
no, not at that point. But that's what they were doing. They were cleaning it for the numbing because
and were these male doctors or was there a female doctor in the room? What's going on?
female doctor was prepping me. And
and she just got to see all your nuts and stuff?
Dude, straight up, I was blown away with how
good
open
job.
this process was. Like, I was like, what is going on? Wow. But just like moving it around and making sure it's all clean.
Like picking it up?
Yes, dude. Yes.
Wait, handling your dick?
Handling your
Yes,
dick.
correct.
Did she have like, she had gloves on and stuff, or did she use like forceps?
I think so. I was kind of looking
Did
straight
she?
up, bro.
Did she use her
Just like,
mouth? No, tell us the truth.
What the fuck? Adam.
Well, we just want to know.
No.
We just want to know. You went to like the Brozarks doctor. Did they use their mouth?
No, not at all.
Okay.
She was very professional. It just
Hey, this is going somewhere that makes me uncomfortable, but answer him.
just caught me off guard, but it was
Sure.
pro. They do this
Sure.
all the time, so I have to assume that this is par for the course.
Lack of a better word, they were manhandling your cock.
Yeah.
Did she make the mouth of your penis talk?
She did not. She didn't play any games. It was all business.
Did
It
she
was
do
all
the
good.
wristwatch?
I
Did she
felt-
do the Loch Ness Monster?
I felt safe. Okay, I felt safe.
Okay.
All right, it's all good.
Okay.
Then the
okay.
doctor comes in and says like, "Yo, I want to listen to some music. Why don't you pick some music?"
Ooh.
Why do they even do
fucking
this?
cool.
This is
What?
He wanted to set the mood. He wanted to set the mood a little bit.
They got the vibe?
Well, and I was like, then he left. He's like, "I'll be back." And then
Did you play a little? Let's get it on.
he left, and so
Yeah.
then I was like, "What does he like to listen to? I want him to listen to what he would listen to." You know? I'm like, "What's up?"
whoops! Oh shit!
And so then I'm like, "All right, fuck it, let's
Slit.
just play some jazz." And so
Jazz?
yeah, I said jazz.
What if the doctor, Kyle? What if the doctor was like, she didn't touch your penis, did she? And you were like, yeah. And he goes, just kidding. They have to do that. Let's have some fun.
I'd be like,
what kind of music do you want?
So I put on
You like Weird
I said
Al?
jazz. She said, "Alexa, play jazz." And then she played it.
Shut the fuck up, seriously.
I swear to God, she
That
said, "Alexa,
sucks.
play jazz."
And I thought her name was Alexa.
She didn't even drop some Coltrane on your face.
No, it was
Yeah.
whack. And then she left the room, and I'm like, "This is not the type of music I want to listen to." So then I was like,
Right.
"Alexa,
Yeah, you don't want
play
somebody
Allman
improvising.
Brothers."
You say play Allman Brothers?
I said, "Alexa, play Allman Brothers." I thought that might be a better thing to get snipped to, and then it came on with like, and I was like, "No."
What song is that?
It was Jessica. It was
It's from Guitar Hero for sure. And all of a sudden, you were just back in our house, like throwback style
Yeah,
to the
playing-
good old days.
yeah, just very sweaty, drinking a tall boy, playing some Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero with your boys.
Name 5 Allman Brothers songs.
There's it's one long one.
Yeah, it's all connected.
I thought that was the Grateful Dead, though, ironically. That like, I always thought that was Grateful
Similar
Dead.
vibe. Similar vibe.
For sure, the internet will tell us that we're wrong.
Yeah, we are wrong.
How many times that we're all collectively like, yeah, that is the Allman Brothers, absolutely, for sure. And then the internet's like, no, that was fucking
Leonard Skinner or
Jermaine
whatever.
Dupri or something way totally not at all.
That was Montel Jordan's.
You're like, you guys are so wrong.
Kyle, did you say Jessica?
Yeah, so
No,
yeah.
it's Melissa.
Oh, so-
Etheridge?
Really?
Hey,
I don't know.
Now we know.
Whatever.
Anyways, Allman Brothers. Pop
Okay,
song.
so all right, so setting the mood. Okay, so
Yes.
the women.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. So then I decide it's not the right track.
Okay.
It's not the right track though. I said quickly they're coming in. I was like, "Alexa, play Miles Davis."
Okay,
And then
so
and then it
Alexa's
went down,
confused, kind of all over the
And
place.
then the whole thing after that was this like fucking wild ass Miles Davis track that just like was insane. I
Do you
never
know
heard
the
this
track?
before. I don't know the track, but it was
you have to
it's like
find it.
round about midnight where it's just like he starts to go nuts on some shit, and it's like, wow, this is the score to get your vast deference cut out.
Okay,
to.
so
It's
okay,
bizarre.
to set the mood, what we're imagining, pretty sexy woman. How old was this woman, Kyle?
What are we
manhandled
doing?
your cock.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know. I don't want to do this part.
Let's talk about it.
This is a
How
professional.
old was this woman that
Too
manhandled
safe?
your cock?
No idea.
60. So the sexy 60-year-old woman.
Experienced.
Yeah, this is all Adam's making this up.
And she's flipping and flopping your cock around. Did you get any kind of a chub, or it was too much? It was too sterile of an environment.
Not. It was very sterile, very safe.
Ultimate
There was a
fear.
job to happen.
Fear
It
boner?
was-
No fear boner. No fear erection.
I will say I did glance to make sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you thought it was you.
And then
it was so cold, I could barely feel my dick. It was so cold. This iodine was freezing.
was their hands cold?
The hands were cold. Everything about it was cold. There was not a warm part of this whole situation. It was all cold.
And now you think they would want a hot cock.
Adam.
No, hear me out. They would think they'd want it hot so they could stretch.
Hear him out, dude. Let him talk.
Stretch
Kyle,
the
you would
skin
think
a
they would
little
want
more.
this.
Right, I would. Yeah, you're right. I think this.
Because it's shrink. Everything's kind of
Shrunk up. It's harder to work
It's hard
with.
to get in there. You're kind of cutting, zigging, and zagging in a way that you don't want to.
I actually think the cold is set up for a reason because it constricts everything so that they're not making wrong incisions or like following around the vein. You know what I mean?
But your balls go up in your body when they're cold. They kind of get close to the unit to maintain the. So when they're warm and loose, they got some slack.
Your vas deferens stays closer to the surface, and that's what.
Where is that? Where is the vas deferens on the penis?
There's 2 tubes. They had to make 2 incisions. It's in the side of the nutsack.
Wait,
so
so is that through the butt or not?
Yeah.
Not through the butt. They did not have to go up through the butt.
Okay.
Like
But they did anyways.
I asked them if they could. I did get involved.
They said, we can't, you didn't shave back there.
This was the one time I got involved.
Disappointed!
I did challenge them just to see if they could go in through the anal
Yeah.
cavity. But,
for sure.
Anus. They said no.
A noose.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Who's in there?
it's just me and
something's on the bed. Something just moved.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, you're saying who's in his room right now? I thought
I
you were
just
saying
saw a
who's
shadow.
The shadow.
Oh, it's probably this. It's probably my leg because I got no pants on. I got
Oh,
no
my
Oh,
strap on.
dude, don't move your leg like that, or you're gonna rip.
Yeah,
the
you're
seam.
gonna rip some.
Kyle, you forgot your jockstrap. Did you want to throw a plug to somebody?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I forgot my jock strap, but I figured it was all good because I was rocking Sax underwear, SAXX, and they have a little cup for the nuts, and we talked to the doctor about it.
Not a sponsor of the pod, but we would love them here.
Yeah, come on over.
They sent stuff.
Did
So-
they?
Yeah, we got some Sax.
I'm gonna get none. Okay, so to set the mood,
Setting the mood.
a
yeah.
pretty
The mood's been
hot
set.
60-year-old came in, manhandled your cock.
in a cold.
They
room.
left in a very professional manner.
Uh-huh.
They
They're still in the room, actually.
Okay,
in the room.
she's
in
there
the room
to
the whole time.
like in the corner playing with herself.
yeah to peeping Tom. Okay, Blake, and then
Incredible.
okay,
Well, we're
and then
gonna
the
go.
doctor
Let's
comes
go.
in. Male doctor.
Male doctor.
Okay,
Ooh, strong hands.
Male doctor, and I've met him before.
he dumps iodine all over.
No,
now,
she did that.
Okay, she did that.
Like
so
recklessly,
who,
like because the photos you sent, like it was everywhere.
Like without
it
abandon.
looked like a sloppy mess, admittedly, but I
Yeah.
think that's just Kyle's dick. It's wide. It's the nutsack itself is like
Right.
bulbous, so it's just like a fucking. It's like a. When you fill like hot water with something with that bag, you know, and your mom
no.
puts it like underneath the
a hot water bottle.
yeah
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
a douche, dude.
yeah when your mom would shove that up your ass, you guys know.
Is that why the top of it's shaped like that?
Yeah.
The top of what, your dick?
No, the top of a hot water bottle is kind of long, I guess you could say. So you could just put that on there, fill it with water, and then
I don't
Dude.
think that has anything to do. I think that's for people with back pains. I don't think that's like an anal.
slide into
sex
Blake's
thing.
DMs if you've ever used it for that.
Okay, so
Giving yourself a rubber munging.
So doctor comes in. Yeah. So doctor comes in. He says, "How you doing?" I say, "I'm fine." He gets another napkin on it and pulls just my nuts through a little hole, right? And so that's now his operating zone.
That's when I come.
so it's a glory hole basically.
It's basically a glory hole. Yes.
There we go.
And you're pulling
Absolutely.
the nuts through, and then
Okay.
that's what he's working on.
Oh,
I
shit.
like it.
I've seen a porno like that
He
for
was
sure.
like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? What do you do again?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm a director, filmmaker." He's like, "Oh, right."
You should have said
I got,
I'm a penis model.
and then he's like, "Really?" And then he proceeds to like, inject me with the local anesthetic on one side of my nuts.
Right. Like in your nuts.
Really?
And that fucking hurt.
How long is the needle? Do you see the needle?
Like, this is when I was like, oh no, I'm so scared about this right now. I didn't look at the needle, but it like.
How long is the needle?
I don't know. I didn't look, dude. I was
how much would you venture to say?
7 inches.
7
inches?
So 3 times the size of your cock.
And he put that in your butthole?
Goodbye.
I asked him to. He went straight into
I'm sorry, that's right. I forgot.
Sack. Yeah.
My God,
I
man.
don't know how big it was, but the pain went all the way up to like above my belly button.
Yeah.
Like it went all the way up to above my fucking belly button.
Into your ribs?
Yeah, into my ribs. And it was like you're getting kicked in the nuts constantly for about 35 seconds.
And then everything was numb.
Yeah. It's like when they numb your gums or something when you're doing dental work, you know, it fucking stings, but then it's like, you can do whatever the fuck you want down there now.
And did they?
Yeah.
The doctor was just like,
well, then he just started flicking it and punching it. Yeah, exactly.
You speed bagged your
Yeah.
shit.
Yo, remember the speed bag video?
he was like, got to make sure it's okay.
Yeah.
Didn't we watch a speed bagging video in the writer's
Yes,
room
well,
allegedly?
that's what Kyle, when Kyle said they pulled his balls through a thing, I was like, haven't we seen a video where there's like a woman like boxing testicles through like a wooden board?
Yeah. Brutal. Like she had
it's
skills.
brutal.
Seen that?
Yeah, like she's legit like
I thought I was the only one.
like a Russian boxer who she's like uppercutting this guy's balls.
That
Dude, people are into the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Anyway.
after that,
Yeah, so let's get back.
People are into the weird shit. So you're covered in this brown goop.
Yeah, so now Miles Davis is just blaring.
just fucking
Yeah.
ripping.
And it's like the fucking trumpets going nuts.
If you like comedy, I mean, Miles Davis, that's a little bit of a swing, but I could see maybe a doctor being into something like that. What if you
Yeah.
just played Slipknot? Or it's just
That's
like, yeah, just something that like the doctor's like, oh, I cannot, I'm going to murder this guy to this music. Like, exactly, you play Disturbed, it's like, whoa, and he's just fucking jamming you with a needle. He gets a little too aggressive. Do you think he would have?
2020 hindsight is I probably would have gone with some fucking Metallica or some Pantera or something
Yeah,
like that. I think
that
it would
would've
have been
been cool.
a better soundtrack.
You think that would be more? That would have been better. You think
Yeah,
something?
I think that would have been more fun for me.
Oh.
I was nervous because it was like
It's me time.
it was freaking me out, dude. Like the fucking it was definitely a surreal jazz movement happening in the background, and it made me nervous.
You know what's weird is like the fact that you don't know what track it is you're going to be somewhere and that's going to come on and it's going to trigger you and it's going to send you right back to the table.
You're gonna be in a hotel lobby somewhere.
Yeah, you're going to start crying and starting to try to rub the iodine off your cock like it's Macbeth.
Feels like I'm being speed bagged, honey.
Okay, so
What?
then how long did it actually take here?
So he did one side, he cut in and did it. That was probably about 5 minutes or so, and that's when
Damn.
Did he ever say, oops?
And no. Well, yes, actually, yes. So then he did the other side, and he had to he did the other side, and he had to torture me again and put the fucking needle in the other side as well. So I had to do that again.
Right.
Because it's 2 sides.
Right.
So he did that and then went to work, and this is when he fucking pitched me an idea for a movie.
Okay.
Yes, dude. I love this. Everybody has a good idea on him. Was it sick?
It was his buddy's. It was his buddy's movie.
So I got an idea for a movie. It's a doctor, right? And he's sick of cutting nuts, so he's just starts chopping guys' nutsacks off. And
it was just like some fucking World War II. It was like a World War II movie that his friend had written, and I was like, "Yeah, all right, man, cool." What?
and he's holding your nutsack in his hands when he's pitching you this.
Yes, and he's cutting.
What a power move! What a power move!
I seriously said to him, I'm like, oh, well, hey, you got me by the balls for this pitch. And he was like, what?
Oh, boy. You had to repeat it?
Yes,
And
points!
I was like, no, he just didn't get it. I'm like, well, there's like an elevator pitch. That's what people say, have your elevator pitch. This is like, you got the pitch when you have your patients by the balls. And he was like, do you want to hear the story or not? Like, he did not understand that.
Oh, boy.
Man.
Yeah, that guy's
boy.
never going to make it in Hollywood.
And I was like, all right. Yeah, go ahead, grab my number and send it to me later. Cool,
Wait,
man.
you
Thank
gave him your personal number to send you
I
this?
took it off the fucking records, bro.
Can we call him?
I didn't
Can we
give it to
FaceTime him?
Can he be the second guest on the podcast?
And we're calling him now, and we're back. We couldn't reach him.
So he pitches me. So he pitches me this story, and then I'm like, all right. And he's like, oh shoot, where did it go?
He like left forceps inside you.
He was like, where's the vas deferens? Where's the tube? I like to, and I was like,
where's my
what do
vape?
you mean? He's like, and he talks to the nurse now. He's like, is it on one of the tools over there? Did I leave it on the tools?
No.
She's like, I can't see it.
Because he pulled out the whole thing, so he's looking for it?
Dude, and then I like kind of sit up like this, and he's like, oh, got it. And I see it just hanging off of one of his tools. And I was like, fuck, that's the thing.
SpaghettiOs?
That's the fucking thing that makes me real cum. That's the thing. And it was fucking
Oh my
bizarre,
God.
dude.
This is disturbing.
I will no longer come real cum.
Kyle, this doesn't feel like it was sanctioned.
These look
or-
like big, strong nuts.
Yeah, I was in the back of a Big Lots.
Oh boy.
At least it wasn't Kmart, dog.
So this was at a real hospital, right? It wasn't.
It was. Yeah.
Okay.
It was all very real. It just was a little surgery snafu. Like he doesn't need it. Like I don't need it to go back in my body. He just wanted to know where it was. And it
Well,
was just
I mean,
like,
don't you? I mean, in case you want to have more kids in the future, you at least want that option, right? And if he can't find it,
Yeah, do you get your old one or do you get a new one? Do you get like a cyborg
no,
one?
I don't know what happened to these things. So
Can I donate mine when I get mine cut? I give you mine if you need it.
Can
that
I-
would be, yeah, I'll take it. Should you need it?
Can we make it into like a
Yes.
ring
Should
or
you
like
need
a,
it.
a necklace of sorts?
That's tight. That's a great call.
we put it in amber and wear it like the mosquito in Jurassic Park, and we wear it around our necks.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
A great idea. I gotta call him back.
Holy shit.
He called me today. He called me today. He dropped me the.
He called you?
Yeah.
Bro, you need to tell
Yeah,
that guy,
top of
lose
the
my
game.
number, dude. Never call me again.
No,
You
let's
fucking
produce
lost-
his movie. Let's produce his movie.
Yeah.
Your number's still 911.
You lost my vas deferens, dude.
So how do you feel now that you are shooting blanks? Is it? Do you have to? Are we about to find out if the movie holds any weight of you
Yeah.
having to jerk off 2,000 times?
Here's the big wrinkle. It's 25, I guess. 25 loads. But here's the wrinkle is that
Wrinkle.
So you have to jerk off and ejaculate 25 times in order for your wife not to get pregnant when you have sex with her.
yeah, in order to reach the blanks in the clip. You know what I mean?
To fully clean the pipes out, as they say.
Yeah, exactly.
As people say.
That's cool, man.
But I cannot jerk off for the next 7 to 10 days, which is really, really a huge bummer for me.
Really hard for you. Really hard for you.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a huge bummer.
Wow.
Like I thought that I was gonna be like chilling at home, like just getting rid of 25 of the clips or 25 of the bullets. you know?
Just the two of us.
And it turns out it's not that. You actually just have to lay in bed and get hella vibro and fucking not
Dude, you have to get a jerk
off, which is like.
So do you when can you start blasting off to the moon, and how quickly are you going to try to go through these 25? Are you going to say, yo, let me set a land speed record and blast off 25 in like 2 or 3 days? Or are you going to say, I'm going to spread this out over a couple weeks?
Land seed. A man
Thank
seed
you.
record.
Man seed record. Give it to him, Blakey.
Got it.
feel like this is I'll be able to like right around the Ozarks trip.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna have your own private room at Adam's bachelor party where you're just beating off.
Yo, if
Dude,
you
I
don't
fucking-
do it on a kneeboard,
Private masturbation chamber much?
Chloe,
I
Kyle
gotta-
has to jerk off 25 times at my bachelor party.
Yeah, I got a tent from
She
Amazon.
likes it.
It's like a $45 tent that like you can like throw, and then it just sets up, and it's like a one man tent. So
Cool.
I figure like I'll just kick it in that. you
So
know,
like
and just-
anytime you get the urge anywhere throughout the city, you throw the tent down and start.
it's 100 degrees in the Ozarks.
Yeah, it's 100 degrees, and also my parents live on the side of a hill, so it would be very hard to set up a tent. I
I
do
do
want
this in a room.
Is that a challenge? I can do it anywhere.
set it up in a room, the room that we're all watching Men in Black in on repeat. and you just go into this room and jerk off.
No one's going in that room anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the place we all go to watch movies, quote unquote.
We're really going to need the thing to erase our memories. We really are.
Yeah. You bring your own Oculus Rift. You're just like, I just love it. I just can't be without it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are going out on the boat. Cool. I'll just hold it down here real quick. It's all good.
I'm going to go to the Grand Canyon.
It's hot out here, so yeah.
My mom just comes in to make us all ham sandwiches for the afternoon. You're just jerking off in the middle of her living room.
Oh, I thought you were at your friend's house.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Kyle. Goofy.
She says goofy.
Did I tell you that my mom I might have told this story, but when I was in Houston, we go on a walk and I got them an Airbnb.
Started
and
checking off.
I got them I couldn't help myself. No, I got them this Airbnb, and it was an expensive Airbnb. It cost like $10,000 for the month, and I was like, okay, that's going to be a nice place for them to stay.
Yeah. Did they thank you for that, by the way?
No, and I'm waiting.
Okay. Well, when I see him at the wedding,
Yeah, let's crack some skulls.
I'll let him know.
No, and but it actually wasn't like it was like it truly was in the hood, and so it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Truly. And so we go on this hike, and you like walk past like a legit like a trash. What do they call that? A dump. Like where they're like compacting cars and shit, and that's like where my mom walks every day. A junkyard, and we walk past. We go underneath this bridge, and that's where she turns around and starts to walk back. And there's a car parked there, and there's just a guy there, and he's sitting in the car just alone, staring ahead. And then I see a top of a head, just like
right.
Just
Can we get it?
Just chorging.
Can we get it?
This man's dick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mom, what? You walk here every day? She's like, yeah. And I go, the guy's getting a blowjob right there. And she stops and looks and just goes, Goofy. And then turns around and starts walking again. I'm like, man, I love it.
Yeah, that's the answer to a lot. That would be a great if people just adopted that and just keep moving. It'd be all good.
Yeah, I think it's
outrage,
just
no more nothing. It's just,
just like,
it's goofy.
That's goofy. Anyways, I'm walking.
By the way, my
like
favorite part about the whole thing is how before you go, I don't know if I've told this story on the podcast. On any other podcast, you would know if you told that story before.
Dude, my Snapchat
it's
memory
kind
is
of
real.
like 40 other stories.
It's I got that Snapchat memory,
It's
man.
very specific to every other podcast.
Hey, man, it happens.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Well, I'm glad that your cock is. How's it feeling now?
Yeah, how is your cock feeling on a scale from 1 to 10?
Right now, it's hurting.
Excellent, very good, good, fair, or poor.
Poor. It's feeling poor.
It is feeling
Really?
poor.
Yeah,
You got a
it's
poor
feeling
ass dick.
today because I didn't do the pain pills again today. I just
Wrong.
You're going to
decided
pain-
to just do them yesterday, and then today. I'm
And
like,
how
I don't
much
really
weed
want to
are you
'cause
smoking? Are you smoking a ton of weed? Or are you eating a ton of weed?
Are you
I'm
self-medicating?
smoking
Yeah.
weed. I'm smoking weed.
Okay.
I'm smoking joint after joint after joint after joint.
Hey,
Nice.
okay.
Does your dick look like a sick dog kind of laying there, like taking deep breaths and like.
The dick and balls have become one because I have
I think they messed up.
because they have become one. There's no discernible difference between
Oh
the
my
two.
God, that's
Because I'm wearing compression underwear to
Oh,
keep
wow.
it tight, and then I also have a jock strap on the outside of the compression underwear, and I have ice inside of the.
when to become one.
I have ice.
I need some love like I never needed love before.
It's gonna be like. Does it look like a mad ball?
Yeah, it's like when I go pee, I have to kind of like, wait, what's a mad ball? Because I feel like that's exactly what it looks like.
Mad balls were like a toy baseball that looked like a crazy like face, like
Yeah,
mushed
be like a
together.
cyclops.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Your dick looks like a mad ball.
because it's like put together like this, and then you have to like peel it away from itself.
Or like the dude from Total Recall's face, the guy who's like, you got a lot of
Quaid.
nerve showing your face around here.
Well, is his name? His name's not Quaid, right? What was that
No,
guy's
Quaid's the
name?
main guy.
Yeah,
I can't remember that guy. But do you know who he is?
His name's really good. He's like,
It's the actor from Breaking Bad, like the DEA guy. How crazy is that?
oh, the bald dude.
Frank?
Dean Norris?
watched, yeah, Dean Norris. I watched it recently, and then
That guy rocks.
his voice cut through because I was like, I know that voice, and then I looked him for a second, and was like, holy shit, that's Homeboy. Never knew because the face is all different.
Yes.
Not to offend anybody. It's just he has a different type of facial.
His face looks like Kyle's cock after surgery.
Yeah, which is then there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's squished all into itself.
And there's nothing wrong. It's okay if your face looks like Kyle's cock after surgery.
We actually love that.
If you have a mad ball for a face,
Thank you.
It looks like a dick that's had iodine poured on it.
right? It looks like a
Dumped in
bunch
iodine.
of it looks like a bunch
That was the
of
crazy-
melted muscle men put together.
That was like the craziest part.
It looks like a big wad of Big League Chew bubblegum.
When they were done with the surgery, they were like, when they were done with it, they were like, okay, cool, put your pants back on and get out of here. And I'm
Guess
like,
that's it.
what about all this fucking iodine that's in my butt crack right now? Like, what am I supposed to do with all this shit? Because you just poured this.
And you were like, should the hot 6-year-old nurse
Come on, finish me off.
Should
take
I
care
just
of that for
open
me,
up
or-
and say, can you clean it? Can you come wipe me?
I don't know, Adam. I don't know.
sponge bath? Or,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I just cleaned it up myself.
That's
and-
not what happened though, right?
Thank
You
God
didn't
that
say
didn't happen.
you didn't say that, right?
Thank God that didn't happen. But
Well, I'm
It didn't,
I'm
right?
very I'm happy that the surgery went okay. We were all a little worried seeing the amount of blood. Kyle was live. He was texting us as it was happening.
Yes.
He was like, "I'm going under the knife." Then like 2 minutes later, I'm at work and it was where I'm shooting right now. I'm not getting great cell reception, so it was coming in like way after the fact, but I could see when you sent it. And you're just covered in blood. And I'm like, oh, I think Kyle might be dead right now.
yeah,
Yeah, you were like, are you in a hospital?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I had no idea. Because you go the final cut. And I thought, because you're working on a movie right now, I thought you like, you're in the edit doing the final cut already. I'm like, damn, that was quick. Didn't you wrap like a week ago?
he went from director
Oh,
to editor
editor.
to vasectomy. How's it go?
What was it? Yeah, what was
I
it
can't
like?
remember, man. Come on.
Come on.
Director to editor to
Yeah, it was like it was out of nowhere because I had forgotten, and then I was pumped for you, man. This is great. This is great news.
Yeah,
Great
this
news.
is
You
really
shouldn't.
good.
You should not bring more children into the world, dude.
We were talking about this when you signed off last week.
Yeah,
for a
we
minute.
were all talking about it. So thank
Yeah,
God.
no,
Thank
I
God.
know. I know. It's all good. All good.
There's
I love
there's
my
a group
children.
chat going about it.
Yeah.
I was actually I wasn't scared until like when I got there and I started being like, you know what, I'm gonna hit up the chat. Then I feel like I was legit hitting up that chat for support.
Yeah.
You were hitting
because I
up a
was
lot of
so-
chats. You were
Yeah.
hitting up our chat. You were hitting up the back home homies chat. You were like, you were
The
really
Back
reaching
Home
out.
Homies one was like right afterwards. I just wanted to let them know. You
Right.
guys were
My
right there
dick.
while I was doing it because I
Yeah.
was like, help me. Like I'm fucking scared.
Yeah.
And that's fucking cool that when you get your dick into trouble, you come to us, your
Yeah,
boys.
thank you for that.
Your
Right,
fucking
right.
day,
You're my boys.
your day threes, man. I love that, man.
that is something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You
So
come to
thank you
the
guys.
you come to the this is important chat and you fucking spill your guts.
Yeah,
and we
which
love you
it
for
was that the chat that has like our manager and his assistant in it.
Yes.
Felt
yes.
very, very bad once I realized.
Sorry,
that.
Abby.
No, Abby's one of the gang. You know, she's privy to a lot of
Didn't ask to
sensitive
be.
intel.
She's just in there.
think
She's seen your blood.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
cock blood.
Dude,
Iodine.
I forget
Nutsack
about
blood.
that. I totally forget about it, and I'm like, oh, I'm just sharing this with my homies. And then she's like, hey, can you guys jump on a meeting?
Right.
I'm like, oh, fuck, everything's going to her, too.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
There's a weird, I mean, I guess that's probably changing now, but I do remember like when you're an assistant in Hollywood or whatever, and I guess more industries, like you listen in on all the phone calls. Like you're listening just so you can hear like if something's getting set up or whatever. But half the time or more, you're just listening to like people talking about whatever their lives are doing and the shit that and you're just like, oh, I don't know if I should have heard that. But like, they don't care because they're trying to catch up. They're trying to be normal people, but someone is listening, and I guess that's probably changing now.
Yeah, no, I mean, what's her name just got busted? Like Rachel Nichols for like ESPN. Like it was like she was like pre-zooming and said some shit, and then next thing you know, she's not courtside anymore.
Right.
There's always somebody listening.
Right.
So watch.
Always listening.
Be nice.
I'm shooting in a pretty cool place right now. I'm in this place off of like 2 hours south of Charleston, South Carolina, for shooting the Righteous Gemstones.
Beautiful.
And we're shooting at this island called Fripp Island. And
What is it? Sorry, what is it?
Fripp.
Like the
F-R-I-P-P.
guitar player?
Is that named over a person? Yeah.
Fripp.
What's a Fripp?
I have no idea. I think it's a guy's name, like his last name, Fripp.
Yeah.
John Fripp.
Wasn't there a guitar player with Fripp? No.
And
Thinking about Frampton?
Peter Fripton?
so, anyways, you get on the island, and everyone's like, "Dude, watch out for the deer there." And I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" And they're like, "There's thousands of them on that island." And I'm like,
Jesus.
Okay, I'm sure." No joke, dude. Every day, like Chloe posted on her story the other day about it might still be up. Yeah, this giant buck, like this big buck, this 10-point buck, comes right up to me, and I'm like grilling and have like food out, and he just stands like
Grilling his brother.
literally like this close to me, this fucking buck, and I like hand him a strawberry, and
With the
he's,
horns
like,
and
eating
shit?
with the horns and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
check it out. It's dope.
And is eating strawberries like out of my hands. And then I find out that strawberries kill deer. I killed this deer.
And then?
What? Are you serious?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I
Wait,
murdered
really?
a deer.
No, strawberries don't kill deer.
And then I filleted the deer and we ate. No,
I was wondering if that changed your relationship with wildlife, because what I saw in the video was very like poetic and beautiful.
How did I miss this? Was it a story that I missed?
It wasn't mine. It was Chloe's.
Yeah, he saves
yeah,
all like
okay.
his
It was right
emotional
after
like.
the other hard seltzer ad.
Yeah.
'Cause I like how that's almost a burn.
Yeah.
It was right after that commercial she was paid for. Yeah, that's a cool
He's
thing.
trying to diss my boys.
Trying to diss Ashland, dude. No.
He's trying to diss my boys, Ashland.
we're
But
team-
Tale of two seltzers.
I'm actually just trying to bring it up so that you could do this. You
We're
know what I
team
mean?
Yeah, so-
Ashland over here. But no,
yeah,
she-
Adam, how do we approach these seltzer wars? Because you know the pod sauce is going strong. This Bellinger bomb is delicious.
That's the first good one.
It's the first seltzer. It's the first seltzer in Dodger Stadium. It's their official seltzer.
That's tough.
Yeah, we're at all the racetracks now. Ashland's doing great work out there. That being said, my future wife betrayed me, and my family,
Right.
by
What's getting served at the wedding?
by
Both?
sponsoring another brand of seltzer. I won't say it here. I will
We'll
not say
not
it
mention
here.
the name. We'll
But
not
they paid her
mention
good
the
money,
name.
so it's totally okay. But then and then she posted me having a real bonding moment with the deer, and
It was gorgeous.
all I could think about was, if he charged me, I think I could have grabbed the antlers, and
Yes.
I do feel in my heart of hearts, I could have taken this deer down.
Okay. Which
There would have been an antler in your heart of hearts.
yes.
They were soft. They were kind of soft and fuzzy antlers.
They were
not
fuzzy antlers.
pointy.
They weren't pointy. I don't know why that is.
It's a reindeer.
I still think he would have fucking bucked your ass through the plate glass window behind you. And you would have been fucked
Hey,
up.
dude. Nah, dude.
This actually brings me to an
You haven't
age-old
seen
question.
me in a while, dude. I'm beefy.
You are, but I made a sweatshirt that we had on Workaholics where it said animals I could kill with my bare hands, and I listed out the animals I thought I could. How many animals in the wild do
Right.
you think you could actually kill? Like if it was you one on
Didn't we
one?
talk about this? And you said your big thing was to reach up an animal's asshole. No, it was to reach down its throat.
That's if you're getting attacked by a wildcat. But I personally, I'm like push came to shove, maybe I could kill a wildcat, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
after watching that video of the guy who held up the bobcat and was like, "It's a bobcat," and then he threw
The
it
guy
and
who
pulled a fucking
tossed it?
strap off his belt, I was like, "Yo, this
Yeah.
dude has a fucking gun."
But he didn't kill that. He wasn't in a ring with that thing.
No, but like the way he handled it, I was like, "Oh, okay, this dude's chucking cats,"
Yeah.
which is
well,
like a
cats-
thing I'm dying to do.
Cats actually scare me. At least deer. I feel like deer don't want to fuck with you unless these deer on Fripp Island. There's no one
the
hunting
Fripp
them.
deer.
They're very chill. I think they're used to people like you. You go. I rent a little golf cart to toot around the island, and they're
What around the island?
Toot about. Do a little toot about.
Toot about.
Okay,
Yeah, do a
continue.
little-
Take a little toot about.
He's been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
And so I'm tooting.
Sure.
And dude, I'm tooting around the island in my golf cart, and they're everywhere. Like legit, every time you go out, you see 24.
Right,
Deer.
but Adam, what we were talking about is what animals you could beat in a fight, and now you're saying like, well, these animals won't fight you. But like, if you were in a fight with one of them, because like you could have a bear that also
Doesn't want to fight.
is around people a lot and isn't going to eat you.
I think you would struggle with a deer. For real, I really think you would struggle with a deer, bro.
A deer would fuck you up.
Well, it depends. This deer, I mean, you gotta look at this in the video. I'll send it to you.
Animals are strong.
Dude, I'm strong too.
I know. I just saw your little golf ball tricep. You got beautiful biceps, but let's see the tricep again.
No.
How can
Hey,
it stop?
to be fair,
Why did it stop so high?
It doesn't.
Was that from the
stop,
car accident?
dude? It doesn't stop. Man.
Did a piece come out?
that's
No,
the
that's-
way muscles
That's
look.
the V, man.
No,
yours
that's
doesn't.
not the V. That's an L.
Yours doesn't V up.
Bro, are we talking about the hoof?
What are these guys
Are we
doing?
trying to do a flex off right now? Get
Are
your
we talking about the
flex
hoof?
on, dude?
Are you
Dude,
guys
you're not-
flex-
What's
It
going
looks
on?
like I was.
What the fuck?
Look at that
Wow,
hoof.
look at those arms.
Look at that deer hoof. That's a deer hoof you can't handle.
Oh my God. Neither of these muscles matter when you fight a deer.
Dude,
Why
yours
is yours-
is longer. Mine is more bulbous. And let's take it to Mr. Olympia, see what the judges like. But
For
that
sure.
being
By the way,
said-
Robert Fripp, guitar player for King Crimson.
Oh, very good.
Okay. No.
Thank you.
Nice.
good.
Great
That
pull.
shit's
Fucking
important. Now we know.
weird, deep pull, dude.
But I
stoked
do
on that.
feel these deer, a deer that I've seen, like the deer that are near my parents' place in Lake of the Ozarks, those deer, like will go on walks with their like little ass dog, and the dog gets all protective when it sees the deer and will like chase after. And then these bucks like drop horns and are like ready to fucking go, and they're protecting their children. And you see them, and they're a little bigger. Their horns aren't like furry. I don't know what the furry horns are about here, and they don't seem that.
Is that right before
fun.
they like shed them, right? There's
Yeah, I
they
think
like
that's
shed
like
their
a young,
horns.
young horn is like a furry horn.
Okay. And then maybe they like murder, because I haven't seen one like truly giant buck. I wonder if they then, once they get big, they slit their throats and everyone bathes in their blood or something on the like or some sort of
On that
ceremony
Fripp
on this
Island?
island. Yeah,
Right.
I don't know, dude.
On Fripp Island, they
Have
just
you,
fucking-
have you guys seen pictures of when deer's antlers are shedding that like outer whatever, and they're like hella bloody, and there's like the like skin is hanging off their antlers?
Yeah, it looks like they're making beef jerky. Like it's
Yeah,
like a
it
beef
looks
jerky
like they're
wrap.
hanging it out
Looks-
to
I've
dry.
never seen that.
It looks delicious. It looks like Kyle's vast deference just hanging off.
Oh,
just-
Hey,
shit.
Just drooping off a
Where's the-
tool off of
Yeah,
an
where's
instrument.
Nasty. By the way,
Found it.
deer antler. Remember when like people were getting busted for that in the NFL?
Right, because it was a like a steroid kind of,
It's
right?
it's like a rejuvenated. You spray it on your tongue. You spray it on your tongue.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
What happens if you spray it on Kyle's cock?
If you break off an antler, like it has something in it that can rejuvenate, like regrow really quickly. So like when you break stuff down in your body, like muscle, I'm guessing that whatever that is helps your muscles regrow.
That's fucking
Okay, so here's a
cool.
pitch. So when we turn 40,
It's science.
well,
two and a
the
half
rest
years,
of us.
2.5
Yeah.
years
The
for
rest
us.
of us.
Did it?
The rest of us, after Durs already did. When
did it?
when
I
the
did it. It
rest
was
of
super
us-
easy.
It was awesome. You enjoyed it.
Thank God.
In 2.5 years, when we turn 40 years old, let's take deer antlers and steroids, and then do a podcast where we talk about how juiced and jacked we are.
Right.
Let's go.
Any take backs, apologies, or
Wait, are we there? Are we not going to go down the line of kind of like animals we think we could handle?
I mean,
So here's that
fucking
scandal.
I mean,
okay.
I'm fucking up a skunk.
Skunks are ruthless.
Okay, that's a good place to start.
yeah,
Yes, a
Skunks,
skunk.
skunks can be dangerous.
I'm fucking up a skunk. That's
But
for
dude,
sure.
for sure, a skunk's gonna hose you right in your face, and you won't be able to fight him after that.
I'm still fucking it up.
The two animals that throw me for a loop are deer, because I do think when push comes to shove, they could fucking wallop you. And the other one is like a pig or like a hog. I think
Yeah,
those
you don't
things-
wanna fuck with
wild
that.
hog.
Dude, I seen
Yeah,
a
wild
fucking-
hog would
Yes.
fuck you up.
Yes. They're fast.
They gore you.
Like if you really, but if it's like you're gonna die and you have to fight this thing, Do you think you could kill a?
Oh,
I think
wait,
I would rather. Honestly, I'd rather choose a deer over. It depends on the size of the deer, honestly, because they can be fucking giant.
Yes, but I'm speaking as a Californian. I don't even know hog size.
If it's a 200-pound deer, or versus.
Well, let's just say average, full grown, whatever that is. I don't know what that is.
What's an average deer?
Well, I'm just thinking the deer that was outside that was eating strawberries out of my hands.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up.
I could beat the shit out of that deer.
And to this point, if you have not seen the movie Surviving the Game, Gary Busey has a speech in the beginning of the movie that is the greatest acting and writing moment in cinema history, where he talks about getting a pit bull as a pet when he's a boy. And then his dad trains the pit bull, and then he forces his kid to fight it to the death the next year or something.
But he's a young man. We're kissing 40. We better be able to fuck a pit bull up, right? I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
No, dude.
Pitbull for real.
Maybe
though.
a Labrador? Could you fight a Labrador to the death?
Pitbull, remember what you do with a pitbull? You start the finger up the butt. That's what you do. That's how you get it to release its jaws.
That's how you kill it.
Every pitch of Kyle's is like, you finger the butt, then you start jerking the cock off.
Right.
You finger the butt.
No, I didn't say that. I just said get it to release.
Then you start jerking the cock off to release, and then
and now are there any takebacks?
Yeah, I want to do one of the those you're on a golf course. You keep seeing those videos of like geese attacking guys like putting, and I'm kind of like I know I could handle it, but like navigating that would be I would like that to start there.
Okay, so we want to see Anders versus a goose on a golf course,
like those big swans.
When you have a club? You have a club in your hand?
Yeah. Do you have a weapon?
No. I think you don't.
Okay.
Well, we're talking about no weapons, right? So I think like you got no putter, and the goose comes up to you like behind your cart as you're looking for your club.
If it's life or death, and you get your hands around its neck,
I think I could too. I think that's a good place to start. You know what I mean? Like before I work my way up to Labrador.
If a fucking goose was going after my kid and like,
or no, those big swans, the big white swans that have like that neck, they can reach.
That would suck to have to murder, because for sure you don't want to kill an animal that couldn't kill you.
Yeah, yada yada yada. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, because that you're not fighting to the death. It's a fucking goose.
Yeah,
he's just mad that you're in his territory. You just need to get out of his territory.
But that's part of the challenge. The part of the challenge is fighting it to a death.
That's what I was wondering with the whole deer thing. It looked like he was having a relationship.
This deer ate I looked into his eyes, and something changed within me. Okay. But no, I'm not trying to kill an animal. Like he didn't do nothing other than just you're in his little zone. So just get out.
So it's not a fight to the death anymore?
I don't think so, because I don't think that the goose would kill you in any world.
A goose has killed someone.
Who?
Really?
What the fuck?
Who? Yeah.
Really?
Who?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Who?
Oh, really?
Who?
Google goose kill person.
What, you talking about Top Gun? This guy's talking about Top Gun.
Yeah, look, problems with aggressive Canada geese.
Okay.
Can a goose kill?
Was it a gang of geese?
Was it a gaggle? Was it a gaggle?
Well, yeah. If a dozen geese sneak up on you, you got some trouble.
Google swan murder person.
If you're in a geese alleyway and all of a sudden they start fucking sharks and jets right around your ass, then fight for your life. But if it's just one goose, you're on a golf course or some shit, and one fucking goose comes up and he's starting shit, it's just like, yo, back the fuck up.
Would you rather fight a raccoon or a possum?
Raccoon?
No,
possums
possum.
Are so ugly.
Raccoon, dog.
Dude, raccoon are too mean. Possums they're mean too, but
possums are like, aren't they like 90% rabid though? Like they just carry rabies.
They got the poison darts.
Hey, that sounds real to me. Let's just go with yes.
I think they just carry rabies. That's why I'm choosing a raccoon.
But does that mean they're rabid themselves?
I think raccoons can also be.
It's science.
Is it rabidic?
With rabies? They can be with rabies.
Rabidic?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll fucking both up, dog.
Oh, you think it'd be that easy?
Yeah.
No takebacks today?
No.
Any take-backs, apologies, get-togethers, epic slams.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were reaching out for emotional support on the day. I thought it was kind of fun and funny. I guess I would have texted more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Stuff.
It was okay. It was what I got.
I didn't know what was quite happening. I was getting intermittent texts where I was like, I don't know if these are coming in when they're supposed to. I wasn't getting many bars out there on this remote island.
Totally confused Adam.
I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I'm like,
There was a thing vibrating in my pocket, pictures and words.
It was confusing for me. And I would like to thank you for feeling open and honest enough to share this experience of this 6-year-old woman manhandling your cock.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
For the record, I didn't.
Yeah.
And I would like to, what is it? Commend? What is it? Compliment.
You can commend.
Kyle on his choice of jazz in the room. I feel like that probably loosened the mood for everybody involved. If you didn't come out too aggressive, you didn't come out too soft, like that's a good call. Like, I don't know. I would have panicked when they're like, what kind of music do you want to listen to?
And you would have been like, scrambled
off?
eggs on my avocado toast. And like, what?
I would have panicked, dude. That was a great call.
Right on. The Miles Davis was a stroke of genius.
Absolutely. But until you hear that song again, and
I'd like to
triggers you.
thank Kyle for getting this surgery and telling us all about it. You know, he opened up, and I think we covered it for like 30 minutes there. So thank you.
Didn't you just do that?
Yeah, as a double thank you.
That's how we got back to talking about it. Is that you were saying, like, I want to thank you for sharing it.
I think Kyle's up. I think Kyle's up. Kyle, what do you want?
Snapchat
Who do you want to?
Hey, and actually, I just want to say one thing here.
I want to compliment the doctor for fucking doing a good job, man, and not like
so
not
far
fucking it up. You know, yeah. I mean, we don't know, but
let's keep
so
track,
far, so
right?
good.
Let's see how it goes. See if anybody gets pregnant.
Let's
I think it could be fun.
Yeah, let's keep
it's a fun game.
Tapping in.
And Kyle, I'm sure I'm next, buddy.
Right.
Oh,
I'm sure of it.
you gave him the strength.
You gotta have three. You gotta have 3 homeboys.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
I think I also want to give Blake a compliment for looking like an early aughts American Apparel ad up there.
Okay,
With his pay to
let's
come
go.
shirt.
Yeah, pay to come, and then like a super bright light and white background. Can we see like your bad old girl underwear? Like, I feel like that's what they always
Lucky
rocked.
you,
was like,
nah, bro. You gotta come get it, baby. If you want to see the lucky you gotta come over here.
He's a sex man.
I love it. I love it.
Any giveaways?
Any giveaways? Any giveaways? We doing any?
I'm still contemplating giving away the VO, but that's not happening
Yeah,
yet.
maybe
Keep
next
tuning
week.
in.
What would that take?
I gotta fix it. I gotta go get a new battery this week and see if it's still.
You don't
works.
have to. People will take it without the battery.
No, I gotta get it the fuck out of my garage. It's taking up space, player.
Player? Yeah, fuck you, dude.
No, I got to. I don't. Sorry about that. I apologize. That's the opioids. That makes me irritable.
Oh, we didn't even
I'm
talk
coming off
about
of
the
them.
pioids. Are you on the pioids?
Oh yeah. Well, I dropped them today. Now I'm irritable because I'm coming off of it.
Yeah.
So as soon as we're done, I'm going to take another one.
Nice,
okay?
as you should.
All
As you
right.
should. Take them. Take them pain pills. Don't be afraid. Just don't get addicted to them.
Do you think any of your homies in the Ozarks would buy them off me?
Absolutely.
I know
Bring
a
them.
few people.
Bring them.
Hey, and should we mention that our next podcast will be coming live, not live, but like from the Ozarks?
Yeah.
Is it the next one, or
Should
is
we
it
mention
the
that?
one after next?
Yeah, I'm down to. No, it's the next one. I mean, I'm going to be there next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So bring your gear and we'll do it on Friday or Saturday.
Well, wait, bring our gear or just kind of, we'll figure it out.
I'm bringing my gear.
We'll figure it out.
I'm bringing my gear.
And
That's
was another episode
I'll
of
not be in the same room as you.
this
is
is
important.
Important.
Fuck you, Kyle.